come die in an instant. Reborn 402 was a phenomenal chapter. Every week this past month, I would say, the chapters have been getting better and better, and this so far was the climax of all those chapters. This was freaking awesome. I'm a huge fanboy when it comes to Reborn in his adult form, and I was so freaking excited. This was like, you know, somewhat fan service for me to be able to see Reborn in his adult form going up against Bermuda. This chapter was freaking amazing. I would give it a 10 out of 10. I have a complaint, but it's not necessarily to do with the content of what went down. I was just like, this chapter was awesome. So basically, Tsuna is no match for Bermuda. I already knew that. Like, come on, if he was struggling against Jagger, one of Bermuda's lackeys, then how is he going to go up against Bermuda himself? And he's quickly getting owned, and then immediately Reborn steps in. He uses gift or whatever, and I'm just like, oh, he's like chaos. Freaking beast. Reborn in his adult form to me is the most epic character in Reborn. Like, there's hands down nobody better than adult form Reborn for me. That's the character that, like, whenever I see him and he's like chaos and he got the gun and everything, I'm just like, epic, pure amazingness. And like I said again, it was just freaking, it had to go down. Reborn had to go into his adult form. I'm a little ticked that Reborn, like, couldn't take out Bermuda. It sets it up good. I guess just the fan in me for, like, you know, I'm a real big fan of Reborn himself. And the fact that he couldn't take out Bermuda, and it's like, he's on a time limit as well. They're both on time limit. I think, I would say, yeah, Reborn has less time because he already used his gift once against the, Tsuna's dad. So I definitely would say that, I wanted to see Reborn be able to take out Bermuda, but of course, you know, he pretty much can, because Bermuda is even much stronger than that. He's always been claimed to be the strongest Arcobareno. And honestly, it was just freaking cool to see them go at it. You see, on one half, you got the genius of Reborn. You know, he's dodging the attacks. On the other half, Bermuda is learning them quickly because they're both, you know, peak of strength. You know, they're two of the strongest of all time. Definitely, I would say Bermuda stronger. But Reborn is cooler. And this chapter was just really 10 out of 10 for me. I would definitely say that this was hands down one of the best Reborn chapters in a really, really long time, because you got Reborn taking out of his you know, curse form, and then to top it off, the thing that he says, die in an instant, and then he pulls the trigger and he's like, I just came to do this one bullet. And at first I'm thinking, wait, he's gonna try to shoot him? And, you know, he quickly dodges it, but Reborn already had that plan. It was basically a bullet for Tsuna. Now, we haven't seen this in a while. I believe in the manga they call it the bullet of dying will, but isn't that just a desperation shot? So I can't wait to see what's going to happen, because Tsuna hasn't got one of these in a really long time. If this is the same thing where, you know, he jumps up and his clothes burn off and he's like, Reborn! So I can't wait to see if that's the same type of bullet, if it's a new bullet, or, you know, what's the case with that. And overall, it was just really a freaking good chapter. You know, Bermuda comes into the scene immediately, breaks everyone's watch except Tsuna, and he's like, you'll die in 10 seconds. And I'm like, damn, Bermuda's freaking beast! And then you got Reborn coming in even more beast, and like, how can you not love this chapter? If you're a Reborn fan, you must have fangasmed over this chapter, because it was just that damn good. I remember reading it and I was like, ah, just epicness. 10 out of 10. This was really good. You know, the setup was awesome. You got, on one hand, Bermuda is just really a credible threat. It's not like, you know, Jagger, I kind of felt like Tsuna could have pulled off a win somehow. You know, I always felt like Tsuna, like, without too much of an addition to him, I felt like he could have put up a fight somewhat, or there was some which way that he could have done it. I always felt like, you know, that he could have pulled something out. Bermuda, immediately I knew he's going to need something incredibly, you know, out of this world in order to beat Bermuda, and maybe this bullet could be it. We haven't seen him use that in a long time, and if it's the same bullet, which I think is a more stronger version of it, because it's Reborn in his adult form using the bullet. If it was the case, you know, he could have used it when he was in his baby form. So I'm guessing that it's going to be something even more stronger. What is going to happen? I can't wait to see what's going to happen, because it's just like, come on, man. It's adult Reborn. That's like the beast. That's the dude right there that you just got to cheer on. It's like, freaking awesome chapter. Let me know what you thought of it. What did you think? Were you hyped to see Reborn, Mr. Chaos himself? It's like you go from Kyoutsu to Chaos. Like, damn, man. Were you hype as hype as me? I don't know if you were as hype as me. I mean, I was pretty freaking hype. I mean, I sound hype, right? And just your overall thoughts. Do you think that Bermuda can be stopped now with Reborn with this new bullet, or not Reborn by Tsuna with this new bullet, or is it going to take something even further than that? I think Bermuda really he's going to get clocked out at the last minute. I still say that even with this power-up bullet, whatever it may be, if it's going to be, you know, the Reborn, but like a stronger version or something, I still say that it's going to maybe allow Tsuna enough time to clock him out so that he goes back into the baby form, and then Tsuna will be able to, you know, he'll win, basically. That's the way I see it. But again, let me know what you think. Will this be enough? Were you hype about Reborn adult form showing up once again? Chaos, Mr. Die in an Instant himself. And just your overall thoughts of the chapter. Do you agree? 10 out of 10? Climax of like the past couple chapters per month? Comment section below. Just overall thoughts. That's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you think that freaking seeing adult form Reborn was just freaking awesome and you were just excited. As always, people, I'm ForneverWorld, and make sure to watch my next video like your life depends on it. Chaos.